Hello guys, today I want to introduce you my new component, nearest courier selector. For example, you have delivery app, you know restaurant or mall address, and you also know many active couriers addresses. Your next goal is to select the nearest courier to the restaurant to reduce the whole distance which courier needs to drive. Of course you can make decision with Integromat, but it will be hard to pass every time all courier coordinates, count all distances and return needed one, and it also will cost a lot of Integromat operations and therefore a lot of money. My component will work in front end. Each restaurant, after accepting an order, will automatically pass through the screen with this component, and the component will select nearest courier by itself. If you want to offer one order to multiple couriers, it also can be done simply with multiple screen with this component, and you don't have to pay any money for Integromat. At first, let's take a look at our component. Component consists of two parts, main and courier coordinates. In database, I've created one collection and named it couriers. Collections has four fields, latitude and longitude, which reflect current courier's coordinates. Boolean field busy, according to which our component will filter couriers. If courier is busy, it won't be able to accept orders anymore, even if it's nearest. And last one is distance, which won't be used in current architecture, but I've added for you to know that this field can be accessed with component and you can work somehow with it. So here is our component. In first step we need to select the database of multiple items. In our case it will be couriers. Next thing we need to do is to set up filter. Here we have simple ADALO list structure, so we can create unlimited filters, add sorting and select maximum number of items. In filter we just put that list contains only couriers which busy field is false. Restaurant coordinates we will input a bit later. Those are single coordinates. Between them and courier coordinates we'll count distance. Click actions we will fill a bit later too. In fact, they aren't click actions, they are moment actions, so they will happen automatically after user passes to the screen. Let's take a look to the second part of our component. Here we need to put by magic text courier's coordinates, the input from courier's database. For now we finished filling our component, and next step will be filling our courier's database. Let's try to add, for example, 3 couriers. We will work in the center of the Moscow. First courier, for example, will stay near Tverskaya subway station. We just copy the latitude and longitude from here and insert them into new record. That's all. Second courier will stay a bit far away, for example near Novokuznetskaya subway station. In theory there can be unlimited amount of couriers because we work with list. Second courier is ready. Third courier will wait near Trubnaya subway station. Okay, we finished filling our database. Now let's imagine that we have new order from Central Mart, and we understand that we need to give this order to courier which waits near to Trubnaya subway station. So now we just need to put those Central Mart latitude and longitude to restaurant coordinate fields in our component. Last thing we need to do is work with actions. We will just update current courier. In that case, current means those courier which component will select, the nearest one, and we just switch busy field to false, and also, as I already told, we will have access to our number output, which we will fill to the distance field. This is a distance between selected courier and restaurant. Installation of the component is done. Now we can test it. If you noticed, at first we had 3 numbers, but component immediately selected one of the couriers, filled its busy field, and it disappeared from the list, because component works with couriers that are not busy by filter. And now component shows that nearest courier from 2 remaining. It's that one which stays near Tverskaya station. Let's see what happened in our database. Last one courier which waited near Trubnaya now is busy, and in distance field component entered number 380, and that courier was the nearest one to the Central Mart. If we try to run her up again, component selects nearest courier again, and now only one courier is not busy, and in database field first created courier which standed near to Tverskaya station. If we wanted to run component third time, component would choose last courier and list would become empty. Important thing I want to note is that all the distances are in meters, but of course it doesn't count roads or traffic jams. It does this only mathematically with formula between 2 points, given the bend of the globe. Because of that, distances won't be accurate, but they will approximately show practical distance. Let's try to measure distance between Tversky station and Central Mart. So including the road's distance become 1.3 kilometers, and if you remember, component shows 1,600 meters or 1.6 kilometers. To the Trudne station we have 600 meters, but in database we have 380 meters. If we would move directly it will be 380, but with roads it became 600. If we try to measure distance between Mart and Novokuznetskaya station, Google Maps will show distance about 5 kilometers, because we have to make some circles to drive there. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, so if you wanna buy this component you can always contact me in Telegram or write me in private messages on ADALO forum.